Hello. This is the Heard You Sis podcast. I am Kilz.
I am Dany, and
I'm not.
we... Okay.
All right, girl. All right. It's given.
I wasn't supposed to speak yet?
No, it's right.
Okay.
This is our special guest here.
Yes.
Okay.
A very good friend of ours, Nandi, our wingman. And yes, we are so glad to have you. Yes. She is one of our lovely, dedicated listeners that gives her feedback all the time. And we love that because we love to hear what our listeners have to say.
That's right.
But
Okay.
how was your week, Nandi?
My week was good. It went by fast. I can't complain. I mean, of course, I was very, very tired, but it was good. I can't complain. I have a lot of... I need to switch my summer clothes into my...
Yes.
Me too, girl. I have to go on my storage
that's like the
unit.
project at home right now.
Okay.
And then I also need to throw things out.
Yeah.
I'm giving stuff away, so.
Yes, I'm definitely going to give some sneakers away, some clothes, because my closet is getting a little full. And yeah, my fucking winter clothes are still in my closet and my summer clothes are in the storage unit. So.
Y'all could vacuum. You could do the vacuum seal thing.
Yeah, I can't. It's not a problem. It's just that I have to just walk down the hall to my storage unit and get my summer clothes out and just kind of switch them.
Does every apartment have a storage unit?
No, we pay extra for that.
Like how much?
Like $60
That's not bad.
a month. Yeah,
Oh, I guess that isn't bad.
It's like really having your own storage unit, though.
it's really like
Right.
another closet.
People pay way more.
Yeah, and I have my bike and stuff like
that's not
that.
bad.
Yeah, I have my bike and I have other stuff that we keep in there, tools and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
You ride your bike often?
no, I don't.
She got a pack up bike, y'all.
You have one, so that's a start.
It's because
I thought
my
that
bike
was
doesn't.
interesting.
No, but I have a bike that folds up, but because it doesn't have gears, it's kind of hard to ride.
You need multiple gears, I heard.
Yeah, you need to
from a
have
bike
at
rider.
least multiple gears to be a person that's gonna ride your bike all the time.
Yeah, because you're like, ugh.
Yo, I done had to stop with my bike and
I know,
roll that shit
This
up a
summer,
hill.
I'm doing
So I can ride the bike all the time, but I know I need to start in order to.
This summer, I'm
Yeah.
doing like a bike ride over the bridge. You know, you guys are welcome.
Who's doing it?
Oh, that's cool. What,
Just us
city
friends.
bikes?
Like, yeah.
Oh, we could do city
Yeah.
bikes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have
When
to
do you wanna
film
do this?
things.
Yeah. No, I know. Probably sometime in August, end of July, maybe.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah, I'll give
be
you guys
here.
like 2 to 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah, I'll be here the weekend of the 30th, so we could do that weekend if you want.
If it rains, I won't. We're
We're not doing
anyway.
that. We're not doing that.
But how was your week though? How was that?
This week was actually good because I didn't really have no fucking work at work.
Oh,
That's the best. But I don't really like to be too bored at work because it's like you just sitting there just getting paid for free, and that's great. But then you get bored.
You
You're like, what do you
unstimulated.
want to do? And I don't have. If you guys have,
goes by even more.
yeah, I don't even have social media anymore, so it's just like, sure did, because I feel like it's very toxic. I didn't completely delete it. I just deactivated it for now because I feel like, if you guys know, this is the trend with me. Like, I feel like social media is very toxic, and it definitely pours into what you're seeing every day. Screen time, all that shit. Like, sometimes you get addicted, algorithms and shit like that. And I'm not into falling into algorithm because my mental health is kind of fragile. So I can't really intake a lot of things that are not healthy for me because then it'll start, attaching itself to my psyche. So I try to delete
I feel
it.
that.
I need to try that one day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm hot.
Yeah, it's kind of warm in here, but you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do.
You need a piece of mail, girl. Let me stop.
No, I wish I would have brought my little Jamaica
just
fan.
take it like,
My fan that. You know, I'm about to take the wig back.
I'm dead.
I'm not taking that shit off in here. Y'all got me twisted.
But
Hell fucking no.
definitely not. It's very ghetto, I would
This pillow gonna
say.
have to just stay right here because I can't.
My week was.
I'm so sorry. How
Yeah,
was your
bitch. What about
week?
me?
How was
The
your
fuck?
best?
Yeah.
so
Thank
sorry,
you.
girl.
Yeah. So I want y'all to know that, baby, tonight a bitch is gonna go see Usher. Yes, okay. So I'm going to see Usher.
I'm mad because I want to go to that concert.
That was good. Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Oh, let's go. You finished it up. It's all right.
Come on, you would have
He
fucked
said
it up,
dance,
too.
dance, dance. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the words. I don't know the words.
I was fucking tired when she texted
I will
me.
say, I'm going to be real. I have been talking about this Usher concert since the top of the fucking year.
She has.
You
And
bought the tickets already?
yes, some motherfucking did. Please don't
I'm
ask me the
fucking mad.
price. Please.
I'm mad as
I don't
shit,
want
'cause I
nobody
really-
asking me the
I
price.
told her I wanted to go with her, and then she just
Usher,
texted us in the
did
group
you
chat.
pay more than $200?
Yes, I fucking did. Yes, I
I
did.
would.
How much more?
Every red cent of that.
Come on, you asking too much.
We're going to talk about that
Well,
afterwards.
cancer. We could-
200 sounds like.
I'm not
I
gonna
would-
hold you. I went crazy. It went a little crazy.
I don't.
right?
Wait,
I
how
don't
good are you?
necessarily blame you because
They're
Usher's
in the-
legendary.
So all right, so this is the stage, and they have 100, 200, 300, 400. I'm in 100 row C. A bitch is basically front row.
Front row.
A bitch is front row.
You know what? I don't blame you, bitch. You better get every video that you can
What?
possibly. Bitch, I'm FaceTiming you. This concert is gonna be free for me.
No, you just going live and she.
Oh, I could do that. I could do that.
I like
yeah,
that.
Yeah. And save the live.
Right.
Save the
Okay,
live,
yeah.
yep.
I have been talking about Usher. Like when I was on shrooms, not too long, my last experience with shrooms, I was like, oh my God, I want to see Usher so bad. I just want to see him. And like every time I get drunk, I talk about seeing Usher. And I just felt like after the fact that he did the Tiny Desk, his stock was going up. Because what I paid for the tickets wasn't what I was going to pay.
Actually, very fucking good.
Oh,
Yeah.
You recently got it.
I got it on Friday. That shit
Tiny
ended my
Desk came
week
out
well.
on Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like you recently.
No,
Yeah,
Tiny
but
Desk
I
was
was
good.
I was gonna wait till like next week Friday to get it, and then when he came out with the Tiny Desk, I was like, oh hell no!
Shout out to Eric Bellinger for that fucking little.
That was
but
Eric
Usher-
Bellinger.
Yes, he was
Usher,
Girl, I
Usher
didn't-
said it, and it was just like, oh yes, Usher, you did your thing.
Yeah, he. I ain't gonna hold you. Usher has heat, and so I was.
Hack him up, but it was just like, yeah, I like Usher's sound.
Yeah, he's more. It was more mellow and
But
smooth.
did Usher do it first or second?
second.
Okay.
That's why. You know when you hear what they got going, you make sure your stuff is.
Yeah, I feel like I was going back and forth with somebody about. Because I said that I would pay $500 to see Usher, right?
I mean, I wouldn't mind
And-
paying that.
$5.
Look, that's what I said.
I'm thinking like.
There's only
You
two
could do a
people
lot
in the
with
world.
five. But look, what-
Two different people that I would pay $500 to see, and one of them is fucking Beyonce.
I knew you was gonna say that, but
Come on, man.
$500.
I'm not even paying that to see
much of
Beyonce.
a Beyonce fan.
No, I am a Beyonce
I'm a
fan, but
Beyonce
I ain't
fan.
gonna lie. I feel like Usher has.
I didn't like Beyonce for a long time, and then when I really,
Whoa.
it was,
It's
I,
not-
you know, it was that fake hate phase. That fake hate. Why do y'all love Beyonce so much? I don't
Okay.
understand.
You were
First of
one
all,
of those?
I was like 15, so what do you expect me to do?
You were a child.
No,
you didn't
I've
understand
always-
yourself.
I've always felt
I was
like
You didn't
Jamaican.
understand. You were a child.
I was full-fledged Jamaican at that time. I didn't give a fuck about any American music. If
I
you
would
told me
listen
to pay
to
$500
Beyonce
to see-
before I listen to Bears Him and any fucking day.
Guess what, bitch? I didn't give a fuck about Beyonce when I was listening to Barry.
You don't have to give a fuck about Beyonce,
And
but
guess
you'll
what?
always
I
be
will
bigger
pay.
than him.
I
Know
will
that.
pay Barris. Just
Yeah, I'm
know
not
I
paying
will pay
$500
$500 for Barris.
Not Beyonce.
Who would you pay $500 for?
I don't know. I don't think
I'll pay $500
This
for Gucci
$500
too.
is free.
Anyone.
This is not your money. Somebody gave you $500 and
Oh.
said, "Put this towards a concert." What concert are you going to?
Well, I love Rihanna. Like Rihanna.
Ooh, but I don't think she. I'm gonna just
You don't think she would give me a $500 performance?
no.
No, baby girl. I love
I
baby
get
girl,
that. I
but
can
this.
understand that.
When I go to a concert, I want them
Rihanna
to
is
be.
not much of a dancer. I want to see a fucking performance.
She bust
Rihanna
moves at
can
her
dance.
concert.
She's not much. I didn't say she
Yes,
cannot dance.
you're
She's
right.
not much of a dancer. You
No,
see,
she's not an entertainer.
that's much of a
a
dancer.
singer.
That's the same thing.
Because with Usher, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody who can sing and dance at the same time. That is
who I
Beyonce
would go
level,
see?
and that is very rare. So me and this girl was going back and forth. She was like, I would pay $500 to see Chris Brown. I'm like, he puts his mic down and
First of
starts
all,
dancing
did
while
y'all
the song is still going.
Wait, did you all see that clip? I think it was like a Pretty Little Thing party. Mm-hmm. And Chris Brown, like it was. Tank.
It was reddish looking.
I don't remember.
Oh, I saw that.
But
Yeah,
it was Tank. It was.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mario, But Chris
Yes.
Brown was there, and I love Chris Brown. Everything he puts out, I'm just like, oh, Chris.
His
Brown.
his music
Yes,
is definitely
everything
great.
is heat. But every time I feel like when artists like go like this,
Yeah.
and let the crowd sing.
They can't
that
sing.
You can't hit that note, and
That's
he
a
was doing
fact.
that for every high.
But he be on
You know,
drugs though.
This,
I
think that's a-
this sounds really bad, but you know who stamped that for me? And it sounds really bad. God forgive me. Whitney, when she was at that.
What the fuck?
No.
Bitch.
No, hold on. You remember that time that she was at the awards show and she couldn't sing her song and she kept giving it to the audience, and that's when everybody was like, "Yo, something's wrong."
Something's wrong. Cause
Why aren't you singing the song? Because Whitney wasn't like that. I'm not saying.
All right, so what are you saying? Give a Whitney statement, because I didn't like that you threw her out there. You ran over her in reverse just now. So
No, I
let's go.
didn't. No, I didn't. What I said was, when I see people do that, it reminds me of that performance.
Does that make you feel like they can't sing though?
Yes. Because
Whoa.
that was the only time
So did
that
she
Whitney
lose her
ever.
voice?
That was
Because you need to clarify this.
She was on. She was on something at that
Not
episode.
that she but people did say that Whitney Houston's voice wasn't as good as it once was because of the drugs and
Yes, I'm gonna if I can pull up the that I'm not gonna pull that up for everybody.
I can't
to
believe
see.
y'all doing this right now.
No, hold on. First of all,
can't believe
one
you're
thing
talking
about me,
because Whitney
I'm a
is like-
fucking Whitney
No.
fan.
No. I don't like the fact that y'all not giving her the flowers. It's just y'all just stomping on them first.
Hold on. No. That's not what I said. What I said was,
I ain't bring up Whitney.
We're not gonna
Hold
say, so
on.
I'm not gonna say y'all. It was definitely Dany. Let's
it
go.
was me. And I'm going to say this. The only reason why I said that, I said, when people do that, it reminds me of that one time that she did that. And that's what everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? Whitney don't never do this. Like, what's going on? This is
how I feel. I feel like Whitney put in enough years of singing great for her to, like, now we see like
It wasn't about her not singing great.
Hold up. Can I finish? Look. So I feel like she put in enough years of singing greatly, and the fact that she had drugs was a factor, and I feel like that took it away at some point. I get that. But Chris Brown didn't have decades worth of singing
That's
and
true.
dancing. He
That's
just turned
true.
like 30 like
That's
us.
true.
Like,
That's true.
but
But he
this
been
is
out
the
since
thing.
we was 16. That's 15 years. That's a solid.
How long
no, he been lost that fucking voice, girl. He been lost
that's
it.
what
He
I was
been
gonna
lost
say.
it.
Whitney's been singing for. and
If she
how
lost it
long
at
she been
50,
doing
come on.
drugs. How long she been doing drugs? But the thing
It
is,
wasn't that
when
she
your
lost her voice.
When your voice is not phenomenal like Whitney Houston, you can't play around with drugs and all that.
That's a
other shit
fact.
because you're gonna lose it real fast. Like if you're
That's
not that great of a
absolutely
singer,
true.
You can't.
I'm gonna be real. Maybe I might hate me for this too. I feel like Mariah Carey has lost it too.
Lost it too.
she
Oh
sung
yeah.
For the
I'm not gonna.
BET Awards and she sound decent. She sang for that. I just
I don't
remember
know.
that clip of that holiday Christmas kind of thing.
Okay, I'm
Mike went
they
on
gonna
and
hate
she
me.
was sounding like
Y'all are going to hate me for this because Big Energy, they could have left Mariah off that.
They could have. Ain't nobody gonna hate
I'm
you,
not
girl.
gonna
They
lie.
could have left
They
Mariah.
could have left
off that.
Mariah off of Big Energy.
But you know,
they could have left.
Big Energy by Big Lotto. How it go?
Because
Oh,
the
Big
feature,
Energy,
Yeah.
the feature was better. Like Lotto's original song was the vocals on it was so much better than the actual.
Wait, someone was singing on Lotto's original song?
No, it was a sample of
Fantasy.
When I walk back, it was a sample, but Mariah actually came on the real song, and I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
We ain't need you, baby. We ain't need you, Mimi.
we
ain't
love
need
you,
you.
Mimi, but Mimi.
1990.
First of all, I'm not gonna lie, Mimi. Why you so upset?
Emancipation
with
of Mimi was a fire album. But anyway, we're moving on.
my
We're moving
shit.
on.
That's my fucking shit.
I've never really listened to.
Mariah.
Ow.
I mean, I
She
know
got
what's
fire.
popular, but I'm not let me go
Fire.
listen to some Mariah right now.
And y'all, please don't hate me because I am a true Whitney fan, and she's a Leo just like me, so I love her even more.
Yo, you gotta.
Okay. All right. So
Don't start with me, Capricorn.
Yes, Cappy.
Well, I want to ask this question because I was listening. I went to a comedy show yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. And he made a joke about when he was like, when certain niggas call you or whatever, depending on the type of dick they giving out, is like, how you gonna answer the phone? You feel me? Like, so he was like, if your dick is bad, it's like, you calling like. All right, what you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so when the nigga you really want to call, you be like, hey, Hakeem. And you could have been asleep. You could have been anything. Like, you just wake up like, yeah. So I want to ask y'all, because I've done this many times before, like, why when men call us, why do we act fake sleep? I mean, why do we act like we was awake the whole time? Like, what is the problem with sounding like I just woke the fuck up?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done that in.
That's like, I don't know.
Your best when you pick up the phone and you just like you
sound a little raspy.
Yeah, you don't.
But you know what? You know what it is? It's like it's that fake. I was waiting on you. That's what
I'm ready for whatever
you ready for.
Yeah.
Oh, you outside? Okay, cool. My bag is ready.
Facts, because it's still cold in your eye, and that head tie is still on.
But you know what? Sometimes we really know they gonna call, so we prep. We make sure our hair is in the bonnet as soon as they come off. Just drive that shit off.
Now, I've had niggas tell me like, yo, you was asleep? Nah. Hell no, I was not asleep.
You gotta be like,
I only did that with DAs, which is dick appointments. I've only done that with like dick appointments.
right,
Like,
because
yeah, I'm
if
not
you were
sleeping.
asleep and you picked up the phone, it seemed like you kind of fiending. Like,
Yeah.
like, whoa, oh, you.
First ring?
You about your sleep. Yo, you not about your sleep for this dick.
Sleep about this?
Yeah, that's true. That is kind of true.
But it depends. Like, it depends on who it is. Like you said, the dick appointments, those are the people that I will make sure that I answer the phone for. But I haven't had a dick appointment in years. So
Your dick appointment is every day.
every day.
I do feel, because they be saying that though. They say when you start living with somebody, or when you like, you know, you are in a relationship that the sex goes down. You feel like that's a thing?
Yes, kind of. Because it's just like, I don't know who likes to have sex every day, but I surely do not.
How many times a week is you think so?
Why not?
I think every other day.
Your morning or
That's definitely a good morning song.
I enjoy, but I'm not a person that likes to have sex every day. My pussy gets tired. Like,
Nah, she needs a break. I could do every other day. So if we fuck on
could do
Monday,
every 2
Tuesday,
days.
give me a break on Wednesday. We back at it on Thursday.
What kind of? It depends on
but I'm a person that likes to get.
If it's a
fucked.
quickie, then you can have sex
some
every
days
day.
It could be quickie. Some days it could be that good on, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm a person that traditionally likes to be fucked.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Okay.
I like
I
like that. Like I don't like it every single day because
she be swollen. Yeah,
she
you
will
can't.
be. But I like that. Like I like that. Like running from the dick feeling. Like I enjoy that. Like I enjoy that. Like it just something about.
Are you running because it feels good, or is it like you're running because
not because it hurts?
Okay.
But I don't. I'm not a person that runs from it.
Okay.
I just like that feeling. I just like euphoria.
Okay. I feel like if I run, it's not because I can't. Like, I guess not because I can't take it, but maybe because it feels really good, and it's like
that.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that. What you like, Nandi?
Yeah, like it feels really good. It's like, oh wait, you.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, you doing too much. Like, what's going on here?
But you just gotta relax and be like, all right, I can do this.
I like that. Let's go. Keep going. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy that shaking feeling with your body. Like,
yeah.
Like I really enjoy.
I feel like that's how it's supposed
to feel.
It is.
Like,
I'm not lying to nobody. I'm sorry. I'm too grown.
We don't get that every time, but I want that every time.
I want something similar if it's not the same.
Yes.
If it's not a shake, I need a tremble or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something has to be done. I need to feel something a little extra out.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever shed a tear? Like having sex?
No.
I have shed a motherfucking tear, bitch.
You have?
I have
Let
shed.
her finish.
But
not because you were happy.
Yeah, it was like, I love you so much. This relationship is so bad.
I know the feeling.
Yo, I'm dead.
You be crying like, why am I even fucking him? Like, it feels so good, but I don't like you.
Yeah, I get that. I've never experienced that.
Stupid shit. Like,
fucking stand you, but this dick feel good.
Yeah, I've never had that.
But I was very, very young. It was, yeah. But now
I have shed a tear.
I'm not.
I've shed a tear because it was really good. Like when Little Kim said that, you know, pain is pleasure. Can you make you shed a tear? No, that was
not you.
That was Tupac. That was Tupac.
Girl, I can't even tell you.
That was Tupac.
Honestly, have I shed a tear? No, but I can agree. Like, there's been times that I've had sex and I just be like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. Can we just stop? Like,
I have done. I've done that.
Horrible.
can I ask you a question?
I've
Have
done
you ever
that.
given sympathy pussy?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you can't turn back?
What do you mean when you mean sympathy pussy?
Like you're this
you're not
close.
really into the person anymore, but they want to have sex. And
Yes.
You want to like let them down. Like
Yes.
after.
Or
Yeah.
also when you're about to have sex with somebody and say this is your first time, maybe it's not the size that you like.
Nah, I've never done that.
Maybe you're not. What you say?
Oh,
like,
I have.
Like you about to get it on, and then you see, and you be like,
This is disappointing.
this is not.
That was the sympathy pussy.
No, not necessarily, because if you want to have sex, you want to have sex. You can be like,
But you may no. The word
wanted-
sympathy
that
comes
was-
in because you're doing it because now you're apprehensive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're apprehensive about
You
doing
see, like,
it. It makes it sympathy. now.
I've had sex because I wanted to have, like, that's where the sympathy pussy cut. I wanted to have sex, but the dick was not it, and I was just like, you know what? Let me see what it's hitting for. Let me see if the motion in the ocean was not in the ocean.
The only thing I can like remember off of the top of my head is like being very, very horny and wanting to have sex, looking forward to this, and
It didn't.
and then
It
you
didn't.
see it, and it's like, we gonna make this work.
That's exactly how it was. I was on vacation.
I'm gonna do what it got to do.
Exactly. That's exactly how it went. I was on vacation. I'm like, yeah, I'm drinking, and we was.
Now you making me think of something.
You get.
I've had sex and was like really, really into the person. And you ever had sex with somebody like for the first time, and I guess they're trying to perform like really, really well, and they just doing too much, and it's just like
Yes.
I've had times where I know that it could be good, but the chemistry
It's not
maybe
there.
didn't align. So now I have to speak to you about what I like, what you like, and let's see if we could do this again.
And it doesn't.
There's no.
I don't like teaching people.
You don't like second chances? It's not about teaching people. It's like maybe you're doing something that.
Not at this age. I wouldn't.
Because I'm the type, if you do a move I don't like, I'd be like,
really know right
hold
now.
up, I don't like that.
I mean, they say in order for you and your partner to actually know each other's body, y'all have to teach each other. You have to be like, yo, like, do it.
It's true. It's
But
true.
sometimes you experience things, and I feel like you should see how I respond, and you should take note and know like this is something that you should be doing.
No,
That's true, but some people don't pay attention.
That's what I feel like I do. Like if I'm doing something and I feel like, oh, okay, you like that, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's right.
And then this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take note of every single thing.
Men are not like that. I'm not gonna lie. Men
They
are not.
aren't.
The
they-
freaky ones, yeah.
The nasty
No,
niggas.
the pleasers.
The
Like,
pleasers.
There you go.
But a lot of men are not pleasers. A lot of men are into getting their nut off. Or like thinking they doing something, and then just because they hear you making noise, it could be a bad noise, like ow.
You said ow before?
I've said, can you stop? You hitting the wrong spot, like.
Like ooh.
Oh, really? Okay, I've said
There's a
stuff like, I don't
spot,
like that.
There's a certain spots in your stomach where you feel like they hitting your ovaries, and you're like, nah, this not it. This not gonna work.
Cracking the cervix, girl.
like you doing too much. Not cracking the cervix because the cervix could open.
No, I'm not saying they are.
It's more like cracking the bone. Like what the fuck is you doing? Like all right,
This is not the-
Because there's something that's something that's in there, and you can
They're like,
feel when it's like, you should stop.
You should stop. This
Why?
is not the right
Because
one.
it's certain, I feel like it's
Well,
like a glove. You know how like sometimes you could put on your glove and then you put it on.
And you
And the other
it's
times
just
where, like, one thing is
out.
twisted,
Your hands is
That's
wet,
like-
or your hands is wet, and it's not
Readjust.
enough. Like
Okay.
yeah,
Or it's not wet enough.
yeah. And you know what? I saw something. Guys, listen to this. Men who watch this, I'm gonna tell you. I heard a couple of. Who was it? I think it's Don't Call Me White Girl. We referenced her a couple times. She was like, "You gotta start that shit for like 15 minutes. You gotta jump start that shit."
Yeah,
and
sure.
it's true. You have to jump start the pussy. You cannot just
It's
start.
already warm, but you gotta make it hot.
Yeah.
Listen, the finger. Donnell, the one that's a
Little Duval.
no, Donnell
Rollins.
Rollins. He was like, yeah, works.
I'm not
works.
gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be very, very honest. Don't you dare put your fingers on my puss. These niggas don't wash their hands.
Facts.
They done
I
rolled
mean,
up
my
weed. It is weed. It's THC rubbing on my
When
clit.
me and my man have sex.
Grabba pieces here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, I don't have time. I don't like that. Yeah, so basically, this girl was talking about how she had dated this guy. And she was dating him for 2 months. He got into a car accident. I know he got into an accident and he was like in a coma or in a wheelchair for like, maybe like 6 months. So now altogether they've been dating for 8. And when he was able to... When he was able to,
they was dating for 2 months.
When he was, he was. I don't know if he was necessarily in a coma the whole entire time. Basically, she said she was taking care of him. He was in a wheelchair, and she said that as soon as his ass was able to walk,
that's nice.
He left her. Well, he didn't leave. Yeah, he left her.
He was like, "This bitch crazy." That's all right.
What would you do?
I'm not gonna lie.
What would y'all do?
I'm not gonna lie. I'd have probably. I don't know.
So a lot of people in the comments were saying like, I would have Charles him. And if y'all don't know who Charles is so basically died of a mad black woman. Kimberly Elise was taking care of her man.
Yeah.
He left her for some other bitch, and then he got shot, and then she ended up taking care of him. And she treated him like a dog on the street.
They would have Charles him.
First of all, I would have Charles him. Like, you know how she threw him in the tub and he was waiting for air, gas.
Don't even talk about Kimberly Elise. That bitch is crazy.
Did I miss that part of the story?
No, you didn't miss that.
Oh, okay.
They said they would have Charles him. I would have fought him as soon as he got better.
I wouldn't have did nothing. You know why?
I honestly wouldn't even did all that. I'm sorry, nigga. I only knew for 2 months.
2 months.
You said 2 months?
They was dating for 2 months. So they.
I got wait.
Sayonara, nigga.
2 months.
And she took care of him for 6.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, sayonara.
I'm gonna be very real with you.
And that was unfortunate, but
I'd have been like,
I'll bring you some food once in a blue.
I'll probably go see him once or twice.
It depends.
When he came up from the coma, I wanted to see if he knew me. You know me?
I would have texted him.
I want to
take
a
whole bunch of nice messages when he woke up.
And that would have been it.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have did that either.
It depends how.
That nigga, I would have left his ass in the hospital.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have left that nigga in the hospital.
I would have left his ass in the hospital.
2 months is not enough for me. Maybe if it was like a year.
How many dates did y'all go on in 2 months? Like,
but let's think about this. They were in a relationship for 2 months. We don't know how long they were like courting each other, dating.
That was your man. Then.
Oh, they were in a relationship.
So that was her man.
Oh, I'm thinking that they was dating for 2 months.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. No, if that's my boyfriend, yeah.
And he left me.
I'm gonna be very real. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I feel like most men are shitty in that sense. So for me to fully become a full-time like caretaker or part-time caretaker, we need to have been dating for way longer. That's like if you was dating a guy for 2 months and he goes to jail. Are you holding him down till he gets the fuck out?
Listen, I'm
gonna forget that nigga existed.
I'm not holding nobody down.
I might not even hold him down now that I think about it.
I'm not holding nobody down.
It depends on how many years he got.
If he got a year, maybe. 5 years, probably not.
I would know. Like, I wouldn't.
What about 2 years?
I said if he had a year, probably.
I didn't say a year. I said 2.
2 years is not that long.
Possibly 2 years, but
okay.
yeah.
What would be your limit?
A boyfriend? No. I'm not holding down no boyfriend.
Your husband catches a charge. I don't know. He's trying to do something to hold the family down.
Okay, I'm gonna hold him down. But if he's doing some bullshit, move along.
Why did his dumb ass?
Why are you doing it? This is the thing. I always tell niggas before I even get in a relationship, like, you go to jail, nigga, I'm not holding you down. I'm not that type of bitch.
Yeah, all my hold you down cards have been used, and I'm done. Well, you really gotta
only one person in my life have ever been held down, and it was my best friend. And even him, to this day, I tell him like, yo, you go back to jail, my nigga, you gonna have one rude awakening. I'm not doing this shit again.
I've been tested before and I failed. So. Hold you down in me.
What made you not want to hold him down though?
It's too much.
Okay, you felt like, this nigga wildin'?
No. I'd be wilding if I didn't experience what I needed to experience.
No, but all right. So, what was his attitude? Was his attitude like, I feel like you need to hold me down? What was his attitude like? I want you to go live your life. Like, cause there's some people that's like, yo, go live your.
That was a conversation. It was just like, this was my boyfriend, so. Yeah, he got locked up, and it was just we continued talking and communicating. That was my boyfriend, but then. Somebody else came in the picture.
Okay.
And then after a while.
How was that conversation though? Was it like
It was so so long.
Was it a ghetto conversation like, oh, you just want to go out there and go wild out? Fuck that. Fuck you.
Conversation. Yeah, it was like a sad conversation.
Okay.
Like, I gotta confess something. I've been talking to somebody else.
I'm dead. Yeah,
It was one of those.
Okay, I could see that. You know, I think it just depends because I've gone up to the jail and bitches be like, look, I'm going to see my man. They fixing their hair in the bathroom.
I've done that. I've like gone to see somebody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Rikers is the worst though. They make you feel like you're inhumane. They make you feel inhumane. The one time that I think I went to Rikers maybe like twice or 3 times. I had on this long sleeve dress. It was all the way to my ankles. The dress was long sleeve and all the way to my ankle. And they made me put on a green shirt because my ass was fat. Whoa. It's a sundress.
What age was this?
It wasn't tight. When I tell you this dress was the flowiest dress
When do you think your ass got fat? Like at what age?
When I was probably like 17. Because I was dancing.
Was it necessarily fat or it was just like bigger than the average? Because what is a fat ass? Because we thought back in the day. Hold on. No. Hold on.
I think a fat ass. I think a fat ass is. Hold on. You asked me a question. Let me.
I just want to. Can I say this one thing?
Okay.
When we were younger, we thought J-Lo had the fattest ass on this planet.
I never did.
Definitely
right.
wasn't.
I was about to say, not we.
Okay.
Not we.
They.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass being fat.
Because you always been slim.
You're. No, I don't know.
I've always been slim, but I always had shape.
Yeah.
So people always say like, yo, your ass is so big. But then now at this age, we're like, yo, when did your ass get this big? I'm like, yo.
And have a flat booty.
I know a lot of people
that hips and it's like your booty is round and it's like.
You know what? I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like a lot of white people have that syndrome.
Of course.
You know, they have hips and thighs, no ass.
Yo, there's so many times I'm like, yo, her body look nice. Turn around, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
No ass.
It's definitely giving wall.
It's
okay,
definitely
what would you
disappointing.
prefer? If you had to pick, like you don't have to have a flatty patty, but what would you pick? Like if you had to choose, hips or an ass?
Ass.
Yeah, definitely. I don't even know.
That's not even a question.
Yeah,
I love
bitches is dying.
I used to adore when people never used to look behind me. They used to be like, oh, she's walking around straight, no booty. Mm-hmm. But I love when I turn around and when I see a girl, I'm like, yo, her ass is fat. I'm obsessed with asses. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily gay, but I love an ass. Like, I love an ass.
I was like, oh, she got a booty. But she was a white girl, and that booty was bootying.
Bootying. Yes. I love a booty.
It wasn't like a squats booty or a workout booty. It looked like she just naturally had booty.
What if she got a BBL?
It wasn't giving.
It wasn't giving.
I've seen white bitches with BBLs and it really looks good.
I mean, she didn't have the cookie cutter then. She didn't have the shape that everybody else gets.
Like the BBL like type of world that we live in now.
Well, they say BBLs are like very, very dangerous. Mm-hmm. It's a very
because it's like 2 procedures in one. You're getting lipo and then they're harvesting it in the corner until they're done.
Because like where they're pushing or pulling fat from, there's like
arteries. There's so you have 4 major. You have a lot of arteries. So what it does? I'm not gonna go into the whole. I don't need this.
Ooh, straight.
I put water in it. So it's warm in here. So the arteries push down and the veins push up. So the thing is that when they're pushing down, you have arteries that come from your heart, come to the back, all of that. So you have so many veins and little things in your body that if they don't know what they're doing, they can fuck up any little thing. There's so many little capillaries and all those little things. Like you fuck up one of them, it's done. Like
because like when there's anything wrong with like getting your
body done.
I think people overdo it.
Yeah, people are
proportion.
Overdoing it. You should do it for the right reason.
Because
what's the right reason?
I don't know. Whatever.
Not to appease somebody else because your body really is not fire.
I need you to do your research and not get a humongous ass and it doesn't even look natural. It looks stupid. And go to the right doctor. Like you see people going overseas. You see people going places where they don't need to be going, and the doctors have like bad reputations, and they go and
true. I mean, it's like with the teeth. Parents, but they doing teeth like BBLs now. You know what I'm saying? People are doing like shots.
With it.
You are?
I'm obsessed with
watching it or no? All right. So what people are doing veneers.
I'm not
like lashes. They're doing it like lashes now.
I'm not obsessed with. It's funny because I'm obsessed with teeth, but not necessarily like the veneers and stuff. I'm obsessed with like the people who have like plaque builds on their teeth.
Watching that yesterday.
And I was just like, y'all are some nasty motherfuckers.
Video, and it said the lady didn't brush her teeth for 5 years, bro.
What?
You know how like when you bite white bread and it sticks to your teeth?
That's exactly how the plaque looks.
That, but yellow.
Yes.
It was disgusting.
And when it come off, it looked like little chips of paint.
Yes. They had to chip
because it crystallizes.
No, it doesn't crystallize. It don't crystallize. It becomes hard.
It hardens. And they said it's
like pimples.
Amount of flossing or brushing your teeth. You literally have to get that.
It's a deep cleaning.
And
you gotta
crank that shit out.
Because we had an episode. I don't know if y'all
know the
realized.
last episode we got we was
that bitch. With our guest Lucci,
we was slurring on that.
Like, talking about the baby mother that she asked him to paint the wall.
He was probably the last guest that
I could understand you want to do a little bonding moment and paint with your child. Mm-hmm. But all that other shit, you and your man go do that. I'm not.
I didn't.
Well, I think he felt like.
I don't even understand how the man was with let him coming in there.
Since we on this,
well, clearly he wasn't.
Since we on this, did you see that video of the nigga that brought his kid McDonald's?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we're gonna glaze over that because we're gonna go into this segment, but we want to glaze over that. Do you think he was wrong?
It depends how often he does it.
She said every day.
She said every day.
She said you be coming out here every day.
I think. I mean, his responsibility. I feel like that's just like the courteous thing to do. If there's more than that's like if I come to some place and I know it's
we
you
spoke about that,
and I call Daniela and be like, what you want to eat? I'm at such and such, what you want to eat? And I know you're there and I know you and I
don't bring you anything.
I want to eat too.
True.
And that's what and that was
what them kids shouldn't even be eating McDonald's every day.
We don't know if he's bringing McDonald's.
I don't think he's bringing McDonald's every day.
He brings him food every day. I don't know if it's always from McDonald's.
She said that he comes there almost every day. You come here every other day or something like that.
I think y'all should go eat that food in the
car.
But she wasn't feeling that. He gave that option. He gave that option.
You know what I also think is that as a parent, I understood what she felt when she said like, yo, I don't want my other kids to see him feeling like he getting so much special treatment.
Are the other fathers not there while you
clearly not clearly fucking
I get
not
that.
clearly not.
He wasn't wrong for bringing his kid food
he could have called her and been like, yo, I'm getting McDonald's.
Exactly.
All right, so what y'all didn't see was her video.
I heard this shit was fake. I heard it was fake, and I heard like
I hear
you know how like clickbait and you know people just do things to get likes and follows and stir up the internet. I heard
I feel like this shit was
whatever.
real.
I mean, it's a topic we could talk about.
All right, look. So
I don't know.
She came when she was like, y'all are bashing me and stuff like that. She was like, first of all, we were together,
and
she said, hold up.
I told you that.
Wait. So he's that baby is his baby.
He was doing stuff for other kids.
She said when he used to come over, he would bring food for all the kids. So she was like, I don't understand what's going on. So I felt the same way I felt in the fucking beginning. Y'all are not together. His responsibility is for his kid and his kid only. But I will say, if I was him and I knew she was the type of, because you know what type of person you dealing with. That's what I hate when people act like they don't know who they dealing with. Like acting oblivious, like they don't fucking know. You've been with this man for years. I mean, like months, at least a year, because that baby is born, is here. You know what I'm saying? Big enough to eat McDonald's. So you probably have experienced this man for at least a year or two. You know this fucking man. So you know if he would have brought the food or not. Regardless of the fact that I think he should have said, you know, look, I'm taking him out or whatever, and that's that. You're not telling her what I'm going to do with him, where I'm going to take him. Like, yo, we're going to go hang out together or whatever. Now it would have been that. She's bitter.
It doesn't even have to.
She's fucking bitter.
I feel like
she tossed that fool because she was mad. She was mad that he wasn't doing the same shit.
But
she also said that he comes by and gets pussy.
That's
so
that's fucked up. Like if we've been in a relationship and you was playing stepdaddy to my kids, and now we're not in a relationship.
Didn't I say that in the chat, Akila?
Only have one kid. That means like
you did.
All that shit
I said
you don't think she know that type of what type of nigga he is?
No, but still,
I mean, she's not talking about what type of person he is.
There's some niggas that
hold on. What I wanted to, I said this to you. I said, if he was playing stepdaddy all this time.
He's no longer a stepdaddy.
He's no longer a stepdaddy.
Obligated.
But the reason why she feel like that is because he was doing that. Why do this now? If you were doing this before, why be petty now?
We're not together.
But then you could have. But you could be respectful.
It's not like I'm asking you to buy me.
Those aren't his kids.
It's not his kids. I don't think he's wrong.
I'm not saying that. What he did was classless. It was very classless.
Yeah, that's all.
And he didn't have etiquette. But I just don't agree. I don't feel like he has to bring food for the other kids.
I don't think he's wrong.
Once in a blue, then okay, like you would.
So is his kid supposed to suffer because you chose 3 deadbeats before her?
Suffering if he don't get McDonald's.
This is QT with his son. We don't know what he's doing here.
All right.
He came and he pulled up like, oh, I'm about to get my son the food.
Y'all should
chill.
go to McDonald's. Don't bring him food. Y'all go to.
And she should say that though.
But I feel like if he was bringing food for his son and he knows that there are other children there, he could have called him and been like, "Yo, I'm bringing food.
Can you bring him outside?"
No, not can you.
No, can you bring him outside
for the other kids?
No.
What if he didn't have it?
He don't have to do that.
Gotta send you the bread.
She don't have the bread.
Oh yeah, she said she
didn't have the none of that.
She finished all her food stamps for the month. She's like, I finished my food stamps and I can't get McDonald's for the other kids. Like,
but you know what's crazy?
I would have just gave that money for her to cook.
Nah, look here. There was this.
That's $76. That's $76.
That's a lot of money. McDonald's is not cheap.
You saying that sound like Julius from Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah. No. Somebody said, yo, I did the math and it was $76 for 4 meals.
No, seriously, it's really expensive. McDonald's has gotten
for everybody to eat. It would have been $76.
Hold on, I do.
That mama would have ate some fries.
You should have got 3 fries.
No fries.
Nuggets.
No, hold on.
Everybody would have got
fries is $4 a piece.
Yes, fries is $4. I don't think he's wrong for it. But what I think
at McDonald's.
Yes.
The large fries is $4.
Medium fries is $4.
And y'all still eat that shit?
I haven't eaten it in a minute, but
I eat they fries.
I thought the purpose of fast food was
for it to be cheap.
It was cheap.
No, it's to be fast.
It's cheap and you get it quick, but
not anymore.
Yeah. Anyway, I just think that I don't feel like he.
I don't think he was wrong.
I think he was classless.
I think he was classless.
I would have took. Let me tell you something. I personally,
I wouldn't have done it, but I think it's corny to do that.
But let me tell you the dynamic that I appreciate. I appreciate when a man comes in and knows that his woman has kids prior to and treats them like his own, whether they're together or they're not. That's an ideal situation, and y'all are basing your opinion off an ideal situation. This is not an ideal situation. This is what we would love and appreciate to happen.
Yeah, but that's
but
not
most
what
niggas
should be.
But most niggas is not like, we're talking about, we're being realistic.
We're
this
talking
is what
about top tier niggas. I'm not gonna lie.
We are these are top tier niggas. Like,
everybody need to be top tier.
I'm not gonna lie. My stepfather is a top tier nigga. Because I remember, like, my mom had me after she had, like, well after they were together, and he was not in our lives presently, and they asked him how many gifts he wanted to send. He has 3 kids by my mom. I'm the last one. And he said, I want to send 4. And she was like, you only have 3 kids. He was like, Dayella is still like, one of my, she's not my kid, but I still consider her one of my kids.
Yeah, you should get it.
And that's because he has class, and he's a good
top tier nigga.
Yes, well, my dad is like that too. You feel me? My sister is 11 or 12 years older than me, and it hasn't been a time where my sister can't call him and tell him like, yo, I need something or whatever the case may be. When it's her birthday, he makes sure he calls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is heavily involved, like, more than her own dad. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't have to do that. But he met my mom with a kid already. So it's like, are you going to treat this person like I'm your kid or not? Like,
Right.
That's true.
But I also think, like, at the end of the day, it comes up to, like, how is this going to make the children feel? Because y'all are siblings, y'all are a unit. Although y'all have a different father, we shouldn't feel like
so ideally he's not living in the household anymore. He's not there. What should he be doing? Should he be financially taking care of the 3 other kids as well as his kid? So what would be ideal though? Because he's gonna feel left out at some point. These kids are gonna feel left out at some point, and whether it's some event you take them to or don't take them to, whether it's something you bring one and you don't bring, they're gonna feel left out. So when does it end?
When you grow up, you know that's not your dad.
But somebody that's not like top tier, what is the end?
I mean, I don't know. I have had my father and all my siblings. We got the same parents, so but
just
would you be? Would you feel as a step parent? Like, what would you do?
If I'm coming home, well, my boyfriend has a child before my son, so if
push the mic in a little bit.
Oh, my bad. If I'm buying food and I'm coming to the house and he's by the house, I'm gonna ask if he need food. I've done that before.
So if y'all wasn't together, what would be the dynamic then at that point?
If we weren't together, and
cause the shit sound good to you, like shit. That ain't my fucking kid.
That ain't my fucking
you know what I'm saying? Like that's how. I'm not saying that's how you are, but I'm saying that's the attitude that man had. Cause we're not together.
If we weren't together, it also depends on the dynamic of our relationship.
Okay, cause I think you would still bring him.
It's still cool, and it's still like, oh no, we're getting food. Okay, so
I think you would get food regardless.
I know somebody who it's not the same thing in terms of buying, but I know someone who basically. They had 3 children by a woman, and they had 3 children by a woman. And she had 2 kids after
with him,
with someone else.
Okay.
With someone else, and when the grandma used to get the kids, she used to get all of them.
All 5.
She used to take all 5 of the children instead of just the first 3. And I thought that was.
It's commendable.
It was interesting. I was just like, oh, they all come in here. And it's like, yeah, like, I don't know. Just having those 3 kids
I think it's about
for the weekend. It depends on the it really.
I think it depends on because like my mom and my dad, my sister, mentality. Like my sister, like say we go to
mentality of the person, and it's also what you can financially handle and. Yeah, what you can handle.
If I can financially handle it, I'm gonna be real. If this was me and it was the reverse, I was dating somebody, we have 1 kid together, and say the person has kids, depending on the number of kids, because this bitch had 3 other kids. That's a lot of kids.
Look, if he don't got it, then he don't got it.
He don't got it.
But I think he should.
But if he had it when it was together,
I feel like any decent person knows that it's gonna be a little funny. Just coming to somebody's house and
with
bringing food.
Well, he's not decent.
He's not.
Right.
He's really not
and
decent
that's why they
about
had that
it.
post, and that's why they had that argument.
Why? But she threw the food though. That was crazy as fuck.
I didn't see that part.
She tossed the food, tossed the drink. So she's like, well, no, she was like, pass the food. He was like, thank you, because I think that was a little crazy. As he was passing the food, she snatched it. Woo, woo. Drink on the ground, burger over here, fry over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm exaggerating.
That's a bit
I
much.
mean,
yeah.
Okay.
I can't judge her for what she did, but.
You don't feel like that was bitter?
I think it's bitter.
That was beyond bitter.
It's bitter.
Do you feel like you would be
It was just like, take this shit. None of it.
It's bitter. It's bitter.
Do you feel like, you have a child? Do you feel like you at any point in your life, you feel like, what circumstance would make you like a bitter baby mother?
Bitter baby mother?
If you cheat on me when I'm pregnant?
No, we talking about like right now. Because you said you felt her. You said you felt her. So, like, what is a situation?
I understood what she was saying in terms of you come to this house and you know it's...
No, we all agreed on that. We've agreed on the fact that, yes, she was not wrong for feeling like her kid was... Her other...
Just move the whole chair.
Her kid was not... she was feeling for her children, but when she threw the food, that was corny. What circumstance?
I don't think you should let your child see you throwing food. But
yeah, she didn't. They was outside. She threw it in
the kids are gonna see that regardless. I'm not gonna.
Well, because the video's out there,
social media,
and he was like, yo, because when he pulled up, he said,
yo,
I'm sorry, yeah.
These
greasy. Ooh.
I feel greasy.
No, you look golden because it's golden.
Goldie Nandi.
Let's go.
First of all, this is probably my favorite lock child. I love this. I love it. Yeah, my favorite lock child. Like you always have locks.
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like you experienced like discrimination growing up having locks because it wasn't a thing?
Discrimination.
Well, maybe not the word discrimination, but like people weren't like open to it.
Do you feel like
ignorance?
Yes.
Of course.
Do you feel like Okay, I'm sorry. Do you feel like I asked you a question on top of a question, but do you feel like people view locks differently when they're not done neat?
No, freeform. When you have freeform.
Not even freeform, because even people.
There's a difference between locks and dreads. That's why I think people.
No. Locks are for. I mean, locks are like.
Locks are locks. Locks are any size, any shape. Those are locks.
Dreads, I feel like, are for white people.
No.
I feel like dreads give me freeform.
Like negative.
Yes.
Is it?
Word.
Somebody, I don't know who it was that corrected somebody. It was like, we have locks.
From, but like dreads is like dreadful. Like it doesn't look good. So that's the name. But it's used so often that people just say it as the name for locks.
Okay. You know what's crazy?
I say I have locks. I don't say my dreads.
I heard, you know what's crazy? I heard somebody black correct somebody that was like, oh, you have dreads. No, dreads are what white people wear. And locks are what black people wear.
I don't know if
I've heard.
Dread came
I don't know.
No, but that was the correction that I heard somebody with locks say.
I've never heard that.
I used to have locks, and I would switch on and off. Like sometimes I say I have locks, sometimes I say I had dreads. Like I never really had the
I feel like dreads is more of a colloquial term.
Like correct people. Like
yeah, I would never correct anybody.
I don't correct people, but. I mean, how I refer to my hair is
locks.
Like,
okay.
But the reason why I was asking that, because I feel like people view locks differently based on how well they're done. Meaning, I say quote unquote because
I don't think so, because when I was growing up and I had locks, I heard shit about like having them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, like they would say shit like oh, you got the same hair like AJ from 106 in Park, and it's like, bitch, is this the only motherfucker you know?
They're young and kids make fun of anything.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Not
some people don't know.
Years.
Some people don't know though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even in adult years, I've heard stuff
negative things,
and I'm like, whoa, you're wildin'. But I'm just speaking about my experience.
But as a teenager, and
you've heard ignorant things though, no?
Yeah, as a child, but as a teen, well, I mean,
as an adult,
a child, but as a teenager and as an adult, I've never received negative comments about my hair. You better not. If you have a negative comment toward mine, keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, you know, I've always loved your locks. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. They always look so like perfect.
Yeah, I actually did my hair.
Even when you cut them, I'll be like, yo.
Whew, my joints was woofing. I was like, Nandi, you need to find the time to do your hair. Because, like, yo, your hair, like, it just gives you looks. It's just like a dude with a
That is true.
It's a look.
When you get your hair done, my outfit does not have to necessarily be on point.
But my
hair,
if my hair is fire.
My outfit is okay, and my hair is not done, I just look trash.
That ass.
You hear me? Look good.
Yeah, now I feel that. I feel that.
When your hair looks trash, it really destroys your look.
I be going to work like, damn, I need to do my hair.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I
look better, but
I'm not gonna lie. I had some.
That's why I like working from home. You don't have to care about none of that.
These two little Aunt Jemima braids, and I just was like, wow.
Wait, you wore that to work?
Sure did. This face is given.
You wear scrubs at work?
Yes.
Every day.
Every day. You have to have a uniform.
Do you wear, what about the cap?
No, I don't have to wear a cap, but I have to wear my white lab jacket.
Your lab coat?
I saw this thing. I saw a post, my lab coat. This girl, she was like, the good thing about, she was a nurse. And you know how nurses wear the caps? She then had a leave-in conditioner under her cap.
No.
Yeah, she had her leave-in conditioner.
My job will allow you to wear certain things, but because I don't work in an environment where my hair needs to be concealed, I don't really care. But at the same time, like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all not gonna get me like this. Like, there's mad times I'll be at work. Like, I'm not gonna say I come in there looking crazy, but there's been times where I'll be like, yo, Daniela, you feel crazy. So
I don't feel like it's represented on TV either, though, like that. Like, to me, I feel like growing up, I didn't really see a lot of people with, like, locks, but I see a lot of people in locks on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying?
But also, like, as time, things are different from when we were younger to now.
That's true representation.
Yeah. I mean, normally a lot of Caribbean people will have locks, and then I know at one point it was like, oh, everybody from down south, like,
or like Afrocentric,
that's true.
And now Americans be having locks too. Like, it's just it's
Even white people.
Well, now we got faux locks. Then the people got faux locks.
People got the faux locks. People
you feel
got
about
the white
that?
locks. People
at
got.
first I didn't like faux locks. I'm like, those ain't locks.
And they look fake.
Like all this time and dedication I took to get my shits right.
You know what locks I really like?
This
I like the locks that they really like intertwine it and make it look like your hair. Like I don't like those faux locks. I don't like faux locks because they look.
You don't like
fake.
when it looks straight. It's not distressed.
shiny, hard.
Yeah. I think people have
I like when there's certain people like there's this girl on Instagram. She's from New York actually. And she does like intertwined locks where it's like your hair and fake hair.
You know who be having faux locks that actually has locks?
Is it Chloe Bailey?
Halle.
Yes, they definitely do.
They be having. No, they have long locks. Like,
But they just
have locks,
wrap it. They
but,
wrap
like,
it.
They'll wrap it or they'll style it. Like I know at one point
No,
she had a ponytail. Mm-hmm. I kind of got that idea from my baby. You remember my baby shower?
Yeah.
Like the braided bun.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, like I got that idea from them. But I remember one time I did it was like a hair show, and of course I have locks. I've always had locks, and she like wrapped, like a afro curly hair around my ponytail. It was cute.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. They be doing innovative ass styles.
Wig. And I was like, none got no wig. Yes, you did, bitch. It was for Halloween.
I ain't wear no wig. I ain't wear no wig.
I know I wasn't tripping because
She said, "No, I'm staying true to my shit." What wig? What the fuck you talking about?
This bitch
I
wore
wore it for
Halloween.
Yeah,
I
Halloween.
was like, this bitch got no
No,
wig.
I saw. First of all, I saw.
that face.
No,
this bitch got no wig?
I saw them
I couldn't believe it.
I saw Halle she went to the award show and she had like, it looked like goddess braids. It looked like goddess braids. You know, goddess braids has the little like, they're braids, but they have like the little pieces that are curly. And she had that like, that look. And I was like, okay, bitch.
Yeah, I like
Who did
love
that
that.
shit?
Yeah. And you know what? I also, because I had to get out of the habit of always wanting like my hair to be like slick, and then I'm like, nah, give your scalp a break, pull that shit out. You still look good.
My aunt did that for a long time, and now her hair is thinning. Her locks is all the way
Right,
down
but
to
you-
her
if
ass.
you
But it's
look
like
at-
you can't do it every week. She was doing it
No, you can't.
every
You
week.
believe-
Because
cannot.
You see Chloe and Halle, like their hair is not always like slick,
Mm-hmm.
and they
not.
still look good. They still look.
That's
clean.
very true. That's true.
Yeah.
I love that they're true to themselves. Like
I
I do.
appreciate that.
I really do appreciate that.
Beyonce likes it too. That's why she
You know
took him
what?
under the wing.
And that's why Chloe is little Beyonce.
They be hating on her.
They do be.
A little paper. This.
They do be hating on her because she's coming into her. They so used to her. Like before, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, yo, this is a lot. But because I didn't know her, like I don't know this girl. Like she could have been always a person that wanted to show her ass. Like, and now I'm just like, you know what? Like it may be a lot for me, but if this is what makes her comfortable, I need to mind my motherfucking
I'm
business.
gonna be real. If I had a fat ass, I wouldn't mind showing that shit. Like,
I have a fat ass, and I
not
do
show,
mind
but she
showing
doesn't show it in a distasteful way, though. She's an entertainer, so you're gonna see it. She might smack it a little bit, do a little.
I think what it is for a lot of people, it was abrupt. Like we were.
It was abrupt. They went from Disney star.
I see it in the group and not really
See, it has her own individual.
performances of them. If you look at old performances of them, you'll see like when
She
they
been
were
trying to do that
in their house, making their own home videos, and one will be singing just like this, and Chloe is like she's giving the. She's
it's true. It's true. You see, I think that because we think we know people, that we feel like, yo, we can say like, oh, she's being too sexual. She's doing too much. She's doing.
We don't fucking know them.
We don't fucking know you.
You know what's so crazy? I was watching Meet the Browns the other day. I was only watching the movie with Angela Bassett and Rick Fox.
Oh,
Remember he came
that's
through.
my shit.
Yeah. So
It's a
anyway,
Medea movie,
I was
kinda.
on. It's a Medea movie. You know we love Tyler Perry over here.
I love me
Look,
some
so
Tyler Perry.
Ooh, girl, chime in because what's going on?
I need
What
to
is
know.
going on?
It's no beef, but at one point I was just like, damn, he got
He
all the stereotypes in every movie.
But he caters to black people.
We
though.
love that shit.
I
we be in that
relate.
shit like,
Okay,
It's a little ghetto, but I relate.
I love that shit.
It's a little ghetto, but I relate.
I don't, you know what is crazy? Because I don't think that we are ghetto. I think we just are black, and people think
That
that
is true.
that is a
No, we have
But
ghetto
I just-
qualities. I ain't gonna
no.
hold
What
you.
is ghetto though? What is
Yeah.
ghetto? What
I
is
think we have
ghetto?
ghetto
That is
shit that we do as a
ghetto
whole,
is
as a
white conformity. We're not ghetto. We're just black. We're not. I
No,
feel
there's
like
ghetto people. No, cause look, no, you bugging the fuck out.
I don't
There's
want
people
people
that
to
do ghetto
lie.
ass shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's because we're black. I think they're
No,
just...
no. I didn't say
No,
that. I didn't
it's
say that.
ghetto
I didn't
shit.
say that
You
at
can do
all.
ghetto
I said we
shit.
do ghetto
White-
shit. White people do ghetto shit too.
But
That's
we just
true.
say it's like some trailer park shit. So
Yeah,
like,
we'll say facts, but it's ghetto.
But you see, they don't say like...
But
They,
they
don't say like...
They say trashy. They say trashy. You rather us say trashy? Would that make you feel better?
Yes, it would, because I don't want nobody associating...
Why? 'Cause
Because
you want-
ghetto
you
is
want the white-
associated with black people.
No. Let me tell you what's
it
not
is.
ghetto.
That's
Let me tell y'all what's
associated
not
with
No,
ghetto.
white people don't associate themselves with being ghetto. They call themselves white trash.
No, let me tell you
They
what
say
I.
trailer park. I was just watching a clip of
Hey,
Housewives.
or trailer
and they-
park.
And one of the women...
They don't say ghetto. They don't
That's
say
some
white
trailer
people are
park.
ghetto.
She was like, that's some trailer park shit.
Exactly. They don't say white people
So
are
what does it
ghetto.
matter? That was.
Yeah, why
What is
does
the
it-
word? What is
why
the
does it
word?
matter?
Because
happen to be the most ghetto people too.
Thank you.
exactly.
I live in a white neighborhood.
Because
I'm like,
the only problem I'm having with it is because
Like Shameless
say
is a
that's
ghetto
ghetto
ass show.
But guess what? You know what they don't call it? Ghetto.
They call it white trash. But they have their own names for it
I don't
though.
think there's anything wrong with that.
Let me tell you what's not ghetto about us. Our names. That's what people. That's the part that I
That's
do
the part that
listen.
y'all missing. The thing is that I don't disagree that white people can be ghetto. I just disagree.
You don't like the term.
I don't like the term.
Just like you don't say trailer park shit for black people, you don't say ghetto shit for white people.
I mean, that's a fact. That's
It's just a
truth.
term that
That's
just
a term.
you know it just happens.
Associated with us.
I mean,
type of people.
it's just that like ghetto, white trash, or it doesn't have such.
It doesn't
a
sit right with you.
No, it's just not such of a hard term as
I think
much
it's
as
not
ghetto.
hard because you're not white. But if you were a white person and somebody called you white trash, you'd be like,
What
that
the
might be
fuck?
true.
But
That is
because
actually
you're
might be
black and you're
true.
associated with it.
But you know what? I really don't.
When you
hear
hear them
I
calling
don't-
them rednecks, they get offended.
yeah.
But you know what's
You hear
crazy?
people who-
I never hear them call them ghetto. I don't ever
Because
hear
it's
them
not a
call
term
white
for- this is
trash
a
on
cultural
TV.
term for
I don't
us.
hear that on TV. I don't hear white trash. I don't
Yes,
hear.
I do. I've heard it many times.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I hear that when it comes to only black people. Ghetto.
Because that's what is
That's why I don't like it.
associated. But
I don't know.
But I
I feel
think
like
that
there's
white people
ghetto
could be
shit that
ghetto
happens
too.
all around the world, and
my
it
God,
doesn't have a
ghetto.
color.
But I honestly, I can't even tell you if white people say that because I don't hang out with white people. So I don't
And
know
that's
what
also
they-
a true. But
don't know
I
what they
definitely.
talk
I hear more white. You know why? Because I hear more white people saying ghetto than I hear them saying
I can
white
only say
trash.
for black
I hear more
people. I
black
don't know
people
what
say
white
white
people say.
trash than I hear white people say.
All right, can we
white
go
trash.
back to you saying why you don't like Tyler Perry? What's going on?
Oh, let's go.
I was saying for the same reason that she was saying because of just like the way that he paints.
Portrays us.
I
Okay.
think he only
Yeah.
caters to black people.
He
That's
says
what
that though. He says he makes it for us, and I'm not saying that.
we enjoy that shit though. I'm not gonna lie.
Every black
we
person doesn't enjoy Tyler Perry because every black person has some.
But he has other movies, but because you're so focused on Medea, you don't even realize that he has other movies that are really good.
Mr. What's the
the movie
Alex,
with the-
Alex Cross? He produced that movie.
Ooh, that was trash.
Does he have any movies that paint black men in a positive?
Yes.
Yes.
Three.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman painted that man in a positive light. He loved that woman, brought her up. You know what I'm saying? After Charles did her dirty.
What's the one with the three
You know
girls?
what I'm saying?
What's the three girls? movie?
Shamar Moore had the dustiest braids of
What-
life. He
what
brought
is the
Anise
mo-
Allil up.
What is
Let's go.
that movie
But
with the
for
three
simple
daughters?
fact that we
The
gotta
three
type
daughters
that
and
it's not enough.
no, what's his name?
Oh, Family Reunion.
No,
Remember she had 3 daughters and he was helping her
but
take
it's
care.
the one. It's the one. It's the one where he's the black man and he's trying to keep his 3 daughters and
Daddy's Little Girls.
Oh, yeah,
Idris
I love
Elba.
that movie.
Yes.
Ooh, that shit is good.
Come on, that's a great black
That's
movie.
because for the simple fact that we had to like wait. We all the ghetto movies we knew
Because we love
No,
them
I knew
shit.
them. I
But
hope
they
fuck that.
funny.
I knew them.
We
No,
only
no, no.
know them because we're funny.
What was the?
No, I didn't. I
But
said
you-
Daddy's Little Girl and I said Family Reunion.
But this is the thing that this is
But it means it's not enough.
no, but you know what's enough? You know what's enough for us on this?
I'm not saying he's a bad person. He does a lot for black people. He has.
That's what's enough for
That's
me.
just how I feel.
That's what's enough for me is that he creates a lot of spaces for black people to exist and make money.
That's great.
That's what I love. I don't give a fuck about
He's
the
not
movies.
exploiting us. I
The
don't think.
movies, The movies are just entertainment, but what he actually does in the community is what stands for me.
No, he always has a no matter how ghetto it may seem to you or stereotypical, he always has a great
Positive message.
and we can't negate that.
And you know what? Madea always promotes. Madea always promotes. Stand up for yourself. I don't give a fuck. Don't let no nigga disrespect you. Don't let
because
nobody.
She got them big ass saggy titties in that house dress and she be toting a gun. You can't look past it. You can't look past it. She has good message. Yeah. When Heaven was getting beat on, you know what I'm saying?
But y'all can't acknowledge that a lot of the movies have every damn stereotype in it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's factual kind of, because I'm not gonna lie, Madea was my grandmother. My grandmother would have turned that shit up. My grandmother is a stereotype.
A lot of people have
true, but every black
grandmother is not like that.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it's like
I can't say that none of my grandmothers were ever like that, but I know grandmothers that are dead ass like that.
That gave us a variety of different black grandmothers, and not.
Well, Madea is one person. You can't be a different persona if Madea is one person.
And you can't lie.
That's why he has regular movies with no grandmamas.
Wait, what?
I told you the movie.
You told me 2 movies out of his 50 movies.
All right, we're not gonna go down the list because I guess we could go down the list
First
if you want. But you don't care to hear it.
The thing is that you can't eliminate Madea because Madea put him on the fucking map.
Yes, I think Madea opened it up.
Put him on the fucking map.
If he would have came out with a family that praised first, nobody would have felt him. Madea opened the doors for people to realize him and recognize him and
actually relate to what is going on.
Remember, he was on tour first. He was doing comedy.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. That's a grandmother, and that's a Southern grandmother. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
I said what I said. I feel how I feel.
And no, we're not.
And feel it.
We never gonna change that.
In terms of,
we never gonna change that about you.
People connecting and being able.
My grandmother was a.
Well, I want to get back to what I said about being ghetto with names. I want us black people as a whole to stop saying that. We don't have ghetto names. Shaquita, Shaquana, all this other shit. Those are not ghetto names. These are ethnic black names. Okay, like we came from a time where we had our names stripped from us completely. We don't even know what the fuck our names were. First, middle, or fucking last. You know what I'm saying? So I think we need
names. We had African names.
Thank you. And sometimes African names, as an American, they are a little harder to pronounce, but I would try my motherfucking best.
If we could if we can pronounce. That's what
I'm saying. Now, but
but I don't know.
And we are conditioned to feel like some of these names are ghetto and
they're not.
Or any
last name.
Ida, Shaquita, Laquita, Aquita, something. It always seems ghetto. It's not ghetto, and I want us to give it up. I want us to give it the fuck up.
Black.
It is black, and I want us to appreciate that.
Because I have pronounce McCullough, we can pronounce a lot of other things.
If
you could pronounce
Mordecai.
No, wait, hold on. What is it? Givenchy? If you can say Givenchy, if you can say all these fancy other
names.
You could say an African name.
Eves. Who the fuck would have thought Eves was spelled with a Y?
No, but how about people even say to me about Nandi, like, oh, I'm gonna have to. Somebody said it to me yesterday. Like,
what?
A patient at my job.
Nandi. Nandi.
Like, she was just like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, Nandi, and she was just like, oh, all right, I'm gonna have to practice that. Why, bitch? Nandi.
You know what's crazy? People really butcher my name. People will really
people are ignorant and they don't care to try.
They don't try.
That is really what it is. Like I've asked people in an email, write my name and forget the last 2 letters. Bitch, this shit is at the end. You didn't care to see in my signature that my name had an AH at the end.
People call me Danielle.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Danielle.
You be like,
I should definitely be like, they be like, Danielle, they be like, Danielle, Like, when people shorten my name, like, people, y'all don't know me. Like, my friends do not call me Danny. My friends do not call me that. People who know me, call me my real name. Like, I don't introduce myself like, oh, my name is Danny. That's not my fucking name. I don't give a shit. Don't call me no Danielle.
Nicknames.
My sister,
I don't mind Danny, but
like when she started working at her new job, she was just like, "No, I'm telling people my whole name so you can
get it.
How to pronounce that? There's no nickname."
I'm gonna be real. When you write me in an email and you fuck my name up, I will fuck your name up right back. Because what I'm gonna say, that is, yeah,
Just spell it wrong?
like I spell it right the fuck wrong, and then after section, like by the second or third email after that, then my name is spelled correctly.
You know how it feels, bitch.
Yeah, like I don't have the time. So it's been times I'm always having to play semantics or play with people or whatever. Like I remember one time, I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? It was this guy at my job, and he was like, "Oh, he was like, yeah, Keisha." Who?
He was white.
Keisha, bitch. Keisha.
I'm gonna give you a Keisha.
I'm gonna give you a motherfucking Keisha. First, he was Jewish. That was one. Was white.
I think Keisha is an actor.
He was white. So the fact
That's
that
my
you can
alternative
pronounce,
name. If you know me as
you
Keisha,
can
you don't
pronounce
know me.
Nahum, Mordecai, and you tell him you can't get Akila.
L'chaim.
I don't fucking understand. I said my name ain't no fucking Keisha. You feel me? I didn't tell him that. I said what I said was I was like, my name is not Keisha. Where did you get that from? Oh, well, I'm saying, no, where did you get that from? We've corresponded in emails, and we have also corresponded over the phone. We've corresponded over the phone multiple times. Why would you call me Keisha? It was an honest mistake. I said, well, let's try not to make that mistake again.
The pressure on their back. I do not have the effort. Like
you would just think that I'm mad, cold, and dry, and not friendly or shy because I just won't speak to you.
But when I speak, and I think that
I would give off rude.
Once in a blue, I feel like because I speak once in a blue, white people would try to try me at my job, and it's like I'm not the one to be played with. What I'm gonna always do, I may teeter around with somebody black, but what I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna check a white motherfucker every fucking time.
I'm so happy.
Every time. I'm not gonna lie. Every time. This is a guy who comes in every time. Like this is a guy in my job. I fuck with him. Can't lie. But every time I change my hairstyle. Oh, you changed your hairstyle. It's nice today. And I said, what? The first time he said, oh, wow, you changed your hair. I had braids. Y'all already know I'm bald. So he like, I had braids. He like, wow, you changed your hair. Oh, no, I just grew these out of my scalp.
Yeah, because I don't got time.
And he was like, I was just saying it was nice. I said, you could have just said it was nice.
Yeah, you already know I told that story at my job. When he came by and asked me, like, yeah, he's like, sometimes your hair is long, sometimes it's short, or like, what is it? What's going on? I'm like, ask your wife. I told him to ask your wife. Because I work with Jewish people. Ask your wife. You've seen wig heads before.
Your wife wear a wig?
Thank you. And a bad one at that. Don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. He's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. It's like, alright, whatever.
The rich ones be having some nice ass wigs. You can't even tell sometimes.
Look here, if I'm gonna have a wig, my shit gonna be.
It needs to be laid. I ain't gonna hold you. I went to, and I was just talking to my cousin about this. I went to.
Me to spend like $500, $700 on it.
Wigs last a while, so I feel like it's an investment for me.
It is. Have you ever lied about farting, like with a nigga? Like, say if he say like, "Did you fart?" and you be like, "No."
Nah. No.
This is truth or drink. So if you ain't drink, I'm drink. Cause I done lied. I done bust one real crazy. The truth is
that I haven't done that.
Farted in front of a man?
I've farted in front of a man, but I've never had to have that conversation. Like,
you feel like you.
My dad, that was me.
Oopsie. No, I done tried to sneak one in, and then he be like, "Yo, did you fart?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't."
My nigga, if you smell something, and if it's not horrendous,
if I think it's gonna smell, I'm telling you,
let it rock. Like,
that's a lie.
If I hear my man fart. He farted.
Because it's normal for niggas to fart. They act like you have to burst a blood vessel before you let one out. You know
I'm not gonna lie. My man really think that we've been living together for like 5 years, and he really be like, "Why would you fart, nigga? What?" First of all,
no.
Why would you fart?
If my head is under the sheets, don't fucking fart.
And
I will let that go.
That's something he's done. This time that I farted outside the sheet because I know we under it together. I wouldn't want.
What do you mean you under it? Like y'all heads are under it?
No, we under it together, but I just lift the sheet up.
I lift a sheet. I do a lift a sheet.
I lift a sheet, but that nigga will fart under the sheet in his sleep, and I'm like, "Oh, you farted?" No, I didn't.
Well, let me ask y'all. When you go to some
what?
So hold on.
That should be funky when you sleeping and a nigga fart and you sleeping.
I like mature niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. I like mature niggas that be like, "Yo."
And it woke me up. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not talking about no light fart. I'm talking about one of the ones that burn when it come out.
So you
what is happening?
You know the one.
What is going on?
The one
said burn. Why would it burn?
Because it's about to be stink.
No, that
It's hot. Maybe it's a hot.
The hot farts be stink.
Maybe you ate some hot food. Maybe you ate some hot food.
Yes, you had some spicy food.
I'm giving you some clarity because you're not clearing it up. We don't understand where the hot fart came from.
All right, y'all ever had some spicy food and that you know that shit about to be stink?
No.
You feel it and you like, yo, this shit about to
I
be
hear
stink.
people say
Y'all
that, but no, I haven't experienced that.
I'm sorry. You know what? You are definitely a clean eater, so I forgot.
No, I was about to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
No, seriously, like
Don't lie now. You gotta choose or drink.
So if you was at a nigga's house for the first time, well, not even. Are you taking a shit? What if you have to take a shit?
No, I'm not taking a shit. I'm packing myself up and I'm leaving.
What if it's
I'm
at the
shitting.
What if it's
I don't
tip
give
at
a
the
fuck.
tip? Whoa,
Oh,
for
if
real.
it's tipping, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
If it's crowning, I'm shitting.
Really?
Of course, what you was gonna shit on yourself? If it's crowning, that means it's not going up. It's
Okay. Have you ever shitted in a public bathroom while somebody else was in there?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
These aren't things like I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to admit. Like, yeah, I did that.
I mean, we're not very hoardy people, so we don't really give a fuck. So
Have you ever fucked somebody's friend?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that cup because I ain't never did that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You ever stole any of your
And
friend's
if you
shit?
were lying, I'm gonna stole your friend's shit.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Have you ever had sex at your job?
Oh, I have never had sex at my job. I've had sex at somebody else's job,
I'm
though.
trying to figure out if I
That's a fact.
Dick?
Like, I was fucking with somebody and they was working. I pulled up on them or whatever.
Because me and
and
my
we
niggas
hit
work at
like
the
I think they had cameras at one point at one part of the office, and we hit like the back by like the racks, kind of. It was nice. It was all day dick and pussy, but it was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was good.
I don't know if I've ever have I ever had sex at my job? No, I haven't.
Would you?
Would I? Oh, if my nigga was working my job, yes, right in a nice private bathroom, get them back shots in real quick.
Yeah. I mean, I did that and that was just so stupid, but I knew I wasn't gonna get caught.
Okay. Would I fuck at my job? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even. They have so many cameras. I wouldn't even know where to do.
I'd probably fuck it. If I was gonna fuck somewhere, I'd probably fuck in the morgue. But the morgue is a little too.
What?
That I can get
the morgue in my job.
Can y'all stop? Can you stop for a second? She said if I had to fuck at my job, I would fuck in the morgue.
There's no cameras in the morgue,
but there are dead bodies there, and my pussy is dry.
And guess
thinking that Uncle Earl is in one of these motherfucking bins.
You don't even understand how the morgue works.
All right, go ahead. I just watch a lot of CSI.
Portions to the morgue.
Okay.
The morgue has parts where they hold the bodies,
yes,
and they have the parts where they actually dissect the body.
We can do it as long as we're not getting cold.
In the morgue?
As long as it
Whoa.
The morgue smells actually really good. The morgue doesn't stink at all.
Because the bodies are frozen.
No, it's not frozen. They're just cold. They're not frozen, and they come down from upstairs. Like, they come down after being dead into the morgue.
I can't believe y'all will.
Let's go.
Y'all fucking around other dead pussies. I don't understand. Like, and
that's
dicks,
the thing.
like,
You don't realize. You don't understand how the morgue is set up.
I'm not.
Set me up then, because I don't understand. All I'm thinking about is CSI.
Listen. Can you listen, bitch?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Listening is fundamental. So the way the morgue is working is set up in two areas. One area where all the bodies are held, and then another area where they dissect them. Most of the time, once they're done dissecting, then they move them back into the area in which they are held. That area where the bodies are not being dissected, that's only like equipment, like blades and shit like that.
So they don't have those lockers where they pull the bodies out. No, that's the holding part.
That's the holding part.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it with the dead body right there.
No, also, do you remember Bad Boys when he had to hide under the sheet? You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah. It's not like that.
No.
Okay.
That's the holding part of the morgue.
If they were all in, hold on. If they were all in their compartments.
Yeah, you know I'm talking about the metal drawers.
They could be in the drawers as long as it's not out.
No.
You think your shit would get wet for that?
My shit would not.
Yeah.
Not in that area.
I'm not thinking about
I'm
that.
afraid of ghosts.
Not thinking about that.
I'm not thinking about the dead. I'm thinking about the live one.
My pussy is dry.
Yes.
Dion said my pussy is dry.
Yeah. It's a couple of things that just would have me like.
I mean,
and that's one of them.
I'll probably be like, no, let's not.
I'm already a little scary, so whoever I do risky shit with has to be risque already. Usually it's some like
You had sex outside though.
yeah, but the person was risky though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
I'm down, but I need encouragement. I'm down, but
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm the encouraging one. I will be like, yo, let's like if we in the car or whatever, you want to fuck.
If I'm drinking, yeah.
If my nigga is
So
like,
have you given head while your nigga was driving?
absolutely, I've gotten
I was
played
drunk,
with.
though.
I've done.
Here we go with them fingers. I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Listen, like I said, I always have honey pot wipes on deck. Them shits be in my bag. Those shits travel with me. Where's my purse right now?
You got some? They in there?
I got wipes too in my bag, but it's just because maybe I need a refresher. But
It's my sponsorship.
I don't want one from that bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm done with her. Product, I still buy it, but we talked about this two episodes
No,
ago.
I want
Not
a sponsorship because you know why? Because I really do use her shit, and all this fucking money that I didn't spread about your name on my Instagram for free, on this podcast for free,
Why you keep doing that?
because I like their product and she's black. I love anything black, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But bitch, one day you gonna give me a sponsorship.
I feel that.
Yep, in my heart.
Mhm.
Yep, and they gonna be like, "This pussy's fresh. Never smell her coochie stink." We not gonna have. I'm not gonna call nobody else's name, but we not gonna have that syndrome where people calling my pussy stink on the air.
Okay, can I ask y'all something? So, like, how do you feel about like telling friends thing? Like,
Pink.
What do you mean telling friends? What?
so like, say if you know, like, say your friend is dancing in the club and maybe you got a woof and it wasn't hot, would you tell your friend? And how would you tell him?
I'd be like, girl, did you put on deodorant? Like,
No,
you
there's
talking
a
about
woof
coochie.
down there.
Like yo,
The
I was
coochie
like,
stench.
I'm not gonna lie, friend. I'm not gonna lie, friend.
I'm like, you gotta go. You stink.
I wouldn't say
Yo!
that.
Don't tell me like that. I'm telling you. Since
not
we're
gonna
friends,
lie.
I'm letting you know right here, right now.
Like, come
Don't
with
tell
to
me
the-
no shit
I'll
like
be
that, like
come
that.
with me to the bathroom. I would
Okay.
be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll tell you to come with me to the bathroom.
Okay.
And then
I would give
I'm
you a
smelling
wipe.
a little older.
I'm gonna
but
give
if
you a
it's-
wipe.
If it's like, because if your friends stink and y'all in the club, niggas might think that it's you.
You.
It's a plague now. They moving away
Right,
like
like
Part in the Red
they
Sea.
don't know who it is.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That happened to me before. I was somewhere. I'm not gonna say where I was because this person gonna know who they are.
They gonna know.
So apparently Daniela did not tell them.
No, she was not my friend.
Okay.
I had just met this female and she was bouncing that ass in the club all over.
Was it a good bounce?
It was a good bounce. She was bouncing that ass. Like I said,
Shaking that ass.
she was shaking that ass, and then me and my friends was like,
The ass a little funky.
"That ass is really assing."
No, I feel like the only way that can happen is if you really don't shower. Like,
No,
I don't understand
Some
how
people,
that happens.
some people just
Have
have a natural funk, and I've experienced.
not natural.
No,
I think we also we
Some
have. I
people's
think everyone
pheromones
has
are
natural.
funky.
Okay,
Some
yes,
people's
yes.
pheromones are funky.
If we
because
didn't
of
use
what they're
deodorant and
eating.
perfume, we would all
No,
stink
I
at some
because
point in the
there's
day. I
certain-
think.
I'm not gonna say anything rude.
I mean, you-
but
No,
there
I'm
are
not talking about as a
ethnic
vagina smell. I'm talking about like say,
ethnically people
like
because of
us.
people.
Yeah, like us.
Ethnically people. Some people because of what
their
they
ethnicity.
Right.
it comes out of their pores.
Okay, but what are we talking about? Are we talking about vagina odors or just being musty?
I think it
We're talking about
transforms.
funky. We're talking about funky in general.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like.
When I said your homegirl at the club, I said
I
that
don't
was
think that was it wasn't a coochie funk. It was more of like a
musty funk.
musty funk, like your ass stinks.
the cheeks will funk.
She never.
Because I've gone to the bathroom after people. I'm like, yo, it smells like ass in here.
And that's what it gave. Like, yo, this is all day
You
ass.
know what? I'm lying. It depends how harsh it was. If it was like a little like tint of,
If it almost knocked you out.
I wouldn't have said anything. But if it was a problem, I'd be like, yo, like,
Yep.
I would tell you.
If somebody told me like, okay, you smell like this or that. First of all, I've never had that. I want to set the record straight here.
Dance crew, somebody coochie used to be fun. I didn't know who.
I would
was,
be receptive.
and they would, yo, that shit used to be funking up the whole fucking dance room.
remember-
Like, yo, what the fuck is this coochie smell?
So when I was in LA,
It was a coochie. It was BV, y'all. It was BV.
crazy.
It was
not a
diagnosis.
diagnosis.
Go to my mother's job every day after work, and there was this fat woman. She was mad big. She used to sit.
before.
We spoke about.
I've been watching my 600-pound life, so I gotta follow up.
Her desk was near the bathroom, and a lot of times when I would go to the bathroom, she would be in there, and she would have this odor. And it wasn't until I was older I realized, like, oh, her pussy just stink. Like it just wasn't washed.
I'm gonna be real.
And I feel like maybe because she was so big, like she couldn't get it. I don't
You can't get into every crevice and
can.
nook and cranny.
I know some big people.
Depending on how big you are.
I know some people who are large, and I've never smelt them.
Well, I'm speaking in regards to like my 600-pound life type of.
I know somebody who was almost 700 pounds. Never in my entire life have I ever smelt them.
Really?
Never. We could
That
talk about
big.
it after the podcast, but
Please,
never in
because I'm
my
dying to
entire
fucking
life.
know who the
In my
fuck is it.
entire life.
that
Clean,
means
clean,
that they
clean,
took
clean,
their
clean,
time
clean,
washing
clean,
the
clean, clean. I never smelt them in my entire life.
So I've been watching my 600-pound life lately, and
That shit is tiring.
it is, but it's good. It's good. Yeah. I don't know which thing
LaShanta. Oh, I love her.
Who?
She a singer, and she got like a little gold tooth, and she like big boned, and she used to be singing, "Happy birthday, Nikisha." LaShante, I think is her name.
I don't know who the fuck.
When I
you're
show
talking
you,
about.
she used to be. She sings it to like celebrities. She be like, "Happy birthday, Cardi B, I love you. Happy birthday, I love you."
Like, why are you singing it?
No, she just. She makes
I'm sorry, I did not mean to laugh.
She makes money off it. You know what, LaShanta? I'm gonna call you on my birthday because I need a jingle.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, back to my 600-pound life.
She was on there.
I feel like
She was on there. LaShanta was on my 600-pound life, and her man broke up with her because she wanted to lose weight.
I'm gonna be real. I watched the episodes, and every episode I'm like, I know this motherfucker stink. You know what I'm saying? I think they stink on the show.
LaShanta looked like she smelled good though. She smelled like butterfly.
You ever
I think
see somebody and they just look like ugh.
But I want to clean.
That's skinny people. I done seen some skinny people. I'm like, yo, y'all look so fucking dirty. Like, ew.
I don't have to do it. Wait, I don't.
I know. No, and I'm not. Y'all was talking about weight when y'all say y'all look.
No, when I look at
I
some.
was not talking about weight. I was
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Damn, my foot getting caught in the rug.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about people in general.
Oh, I done see people. I say they look dirty. I'm not gonna say nobody's celebrity name, but somebody I know.
I used to think looked dirty as a celebrity.
Please don't say her name, please, God.
What? Go ahead.
Her.
Who
I
is
know
it?
exactly who you gonna say. God, please.
Who
no.
do you think I'm gonna say?
God, I'm not saying anything.
I know who y'all. I know y'all gonna say. Go ahead. Summer Walker.
Yes.
Yes. I used to think she looked dirty. Give me dirty vibes. Like, I don't know why.
She used to.
No, yeah, used to. She doesn't really give me that anymore. What do you mean? You don't think she used to? You think
I don't have nothing nice to
current?
say, so I have nothing to say.
Why? We don't know Summer Walker.
She don't know us.
She don't.
Look, I
always thought she looked dirty from the beginning. I love her
think she
music.
looks dirty now.
I think she
I
looks
used
dirty.
to watch her prior
still think she
to
looks
the extra.
Always thought she
I
looked
feel like the tattoos on her
Right.
face
Yo, I was just thinking that. Like, I'm
it just
She
intensified.
always looks dirty.
just now.
to
I'm
me.
trying to think
Her
about
hair.
like.
No, I watched her before everything, and her hair used to be done. Her hair was done. She had a man. She had like lived in Vegas. I used to watch her stories or whatever. It was real
that's
cute.
not because
No, I
no,
didn't
her
know-
hair
I
was
didn't
never
know her.
done. But you don't see them old videos. Her hair's not done in those either.
I used to watch her stories. Were these stories
I don't
fake?
remember what it was, but I remember.
Were they photoshopped?
Was it like when she
Was?
first came out?
Right. Yeah.
No, this is before she came out.
No, when she came out, like, she was popular. I didn't know who she was. And when I finally saw her, like, her face, I was like, oh. It's not even
I
her
love her
face,
though.
like,
I'm not
because she's
gonna
bad.
take.
I don't know. I'm not partaking in
It was
this.
something about, why you saying
I didn't want to partake. I really didn't because the love I have for Summer Walker. I do really love her very much. But I don't think she looks that cleanly. She said, didn't she say she don't wear deodorant, some shit like that? And then when I was like,
So if you don't wear, just because
Now you
wear
wilding the
deodorant,
fuck out.
That doesn't mean
You're wilding the
clean.
fuck out. You stink.
Not necessarily.
you're wilding the fuck out. You have to truly. She just
I'm
went
not
playing.
gonna lie,
She wasn't playing bass when she was saying she ain't wear deodorant.
First of all,
And that's the first fucking step to not stink.
If you don't wear deodorant, you really have to be eating clean, because I tried that sweetie trick.
Yes,
When it's
yes,
only-
yes.
Me and Akila tried
We
that
did
shit.
it.
Deodorant. You can not wear deodorant in the winter.
Bitch, I
Because you don't
tried it.
sweat.
Because if you're not sweating, you're not.
I tried it in the winter where I just
No,
wear
look here, some
lemon,
days
and
I
that
go and
shit
I
was
don't wear
not
deodorant
good.
because I forget, or I just don't.
No,
feel like
I'm not gonna
it's
say
not
every
like
day you're gonna be
hot
stink.
day.
By like day number 3, if you're not wearing deodorant, you're gonna start smelling something.
Day number 3, you took a shower 3 times. It's 3 days.
No. It's about the funk. It's about the funk that is associated with sweating.
I tried it. I was
And I
drinking
think-
green juice. I was not eating meat, and I tried.
I'm gonna be real. You have to
know why
truly detox.
Because you need it right.
You need to truly detox.
I did. I was doing
That's-
it for a month.
That's not a detox. That's not a real detox.
Wait, no, you were eating clean for a month, and then on the
Went back to
30th
meat?
day, you still you're on.
No, I wasn't gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I wasn't eating
Meat is a big culprit in why people smell the way that they do.
Okay, I would have had to not eat meat then, because I was eating clean. I was making sure that I wasn't eating certain things. I wasn't eating fast food. I was making sure I was detoxed. I was having my green juice every morning.
Yo, I fucked with
And I'm
somebody
not
who
gonna
does
lie.
not eat meat, and that person would, like, say for example, they woke up in the morning. There's no fucking morning breath. I'd never experienced that in my
And I'm
fucking
not gonna lie,
life.
it's true. It's true.
I think it
I
was
was
true.
like,
They said
what
that.
the
They said
fuck?
that.
Maya, I don't know if she's vegan or vegetarian, but she says she doesn't date people that eat red meat or that eat meat, period, because she don't want to kiss them. She said it.
I was watching a show called.
She can tell.
I was
from
watching
the
this
breath.
show called what's the name of the show?
I'm gonna give it up at some point because I want to walk around with no deodorant.
What they call it, like snowflakes, snowflake challenge or snowflake or something on Netflix, and basically they were saying like there was this one girl and I felt her. They was peeling her like a deer. She was like, yo, I'm not taking part in any of this. Like, I'm not going to peel this deer. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to wash our dishes. That
I'm gonna be real. If I had to find.
She's like, yo, I'm not doing none of this. It was supposed to be like a challenge where, so basically a snowflake is a young person that doesn't understand the concept of life and how hard life really can be. So they're so like, oh, life is so free. Naive, basically. And in that's what the show was about. Like somebody who was naive, who decided to really grow up. And of course the black person won. She didn't want to wash nobody else's plates.
I'm gonna be real. If I had to go out and hunt something, kill it, skin it, clean it,
I'm not eating that.
I'm not eating it. I don't be watching Naked and Afraid, and even a fish, I'm not doing it.
This is why I don't eat mannish water. This is why I don't eat mannish water, because
what the fuck is mannish water?
Go ahead soup. It's go ahead soup. It's a Jamaican thing. Like,
I'm not eating no heads or feet.
Hold on, it's
maybe
not
a little
feet.
tail.
It's not no. The head is boiled, but what it is it smells. I don't like that.
It's like sauce, stank.
No, it's actually cooked. Sauce is not cooked.
It's like ceviche, but for the Caribbean.
No, it's soup.
No, sauce is what I'm saying.
Oh, ceviche, yes. Sauce is like ceviche, but mannish water is soup, and it smells very gamey. And I don't like that smell because I watched them kill a fucking goat when I was a kid, roast the balls, do all these things. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm good off mannish water. Because it's a smell, even when it comes to lamb or anything like that. My memory goes back to that moment. And I didn't mind them seeing them kill the goat, but the smell was so...
All right, can we move on? I feel my stomach is turning.
There's 10 minutes left, and this is going to cut off.
Okay. All right. We're done.
All right, anyway, it was beautiful, nice speaking. We have to wrap up. We truly appreciate you coming on.
Goldie Nandi, do you have anything you want to plug?
Oh, what's my name on Instagram? Oh, Nubian Lovelocks. Nubian _LUV LOCKS.
Yes. Yeah. And she's, let me tell you, my friend is beautiful.
Yeah, so you gonna get them good pics, girl.
You
right?
Get the looks, you gonna get the glasses, you gonna get the fits, you gonna get the face, you gonna get all of that.
That's
and the
right,
locks
girl.
be locking.
So we gonna plug you in inside the description if you guys want to follow.
Yes, if you guys are following us, thank you so much. If you are not, please continue to follow us at Heard You Sis on Instagram and every other social media. Also, make sure you follow us. Or if you guys want to send any feedback, we have not gotten any in our email yet. At Heard You Sis podcast at gmail.com. That is the email. As you see, we do listen to commentary because this is one of our friends, and also she gives commentary, and we need that.
Talk about sex and relationships.
Okay. All right. We got you, girl.
And I'm not gonna lie, this 40 days until I turn 30.
That's right.
I can't believe I'm turning 30.
Whoop whoop. Anyway, we out of here. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I'm saying thank you to you all for having me. That's all.
Oh, and
We
thank
appreciate
you
it.
so much for coming. We love you, Nandz.
Love you too.
Later.
Bye, y'all.